Hello and welcome everyone to the War Thunder game. My name is RavenProDesign, and in today's video, well, I was a bit of surprised that they did release the new patch, the 1.29 or 29, so fast. The first information about it appeared like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and yet here it is, a new patch. Before I will log into the game, well, a cool looking animation in here. Whenever you start up with the launcher, you can see all the changes to the game. So let's go through them really quickly. First on, well, new login, hangar, and loading windows. Well, I will see that in a minute because it's the first time I did launch up the game today. So I will be saying it all with you. Next thing, the damage model. What is the damage? Well, what they did change? Well, they add about 10 new parts to the aircrafts, and they tune all existing parts of all planes. Well, good for us. Let us see how this will work. I do hope they did change the damage model to the bombers, so they are not that easy to shut down. The new aircrafts, two for Japan, the Nakajima G5N and G8N. Yeah, there is information about how much bombs they can carry. So the G5N can carry 4 bombs of 1 ton each. Well, that's cool. The G8N can take only 3 tons of explosive cargo. Well, I am not judging right now. Next thing, the United States get the B-25, and it sits between A-20 and the B-17. Well, okay. The German DO-217 in several modifications, so let's see that in a second. With up to 2 tons of bombs. Well, to the Night Interceptor. Okay, okay. Soviet got the Tupolev Tu-2, several late modification. So let's wait up with it. The Great Britain gets Meteor Mark 8, so not really a bomber, but it's another jet in the game. Okay. I cannot see the new economy because, well, I do get the forum error here, so I will get that probably in the next video whenever I will get myself into this forum and see all the changes. As you can see, there are all sorts of tweaks to the interface. You can pause video here and read it up, or you can, before you launch the game, you can always also see it. Some changes to the graphics, some changes to the sounds, a couple of changes to the gameplay. This is a very interesting section because, well, the new flight models for the LA-5, LA-7, Wirraway, Tempest, and all other planes out there, including the Boomerang, the Viewfighter, or the Viewfighter. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. So I am wondering how this aircraft will perform. To separate engine control, our model for airfield destruction, okay. Improve turret gunners efficiency in historical and for real battles, so not really our concern. Well, I'm mostly flying the arcade battles one. Okay, minimal amount of fuel change, 20 minutes and not less than 30% of the fuel tank. So I believe that they are trying to balance out the game, so you won't find yourself in the situation when you take only 5 minutes of fuel and some other guy will take 1 hour of fuel and you will get the advantage over him. But I will need to check that out in the game, if it's for all the game modes or it's just for the historical and stuff like that. Squadron leaders, bots can became smarter. Well, good for bots. Mm, New players, that's another interesting change to the game. New players can't enter historical or full real battles flights before he completes takeoff landing tutorials. I would personally extend it to the arcade battles also. Well, first of all, it is just sad whenever you see a guy diving just from the above the airfield, then crashing on the airfield, or just going few meters above the ground because his airspeed was way over 500 from that dive, and he is swearing in the chat that he cannot land and the game is bugged. So I would go for it with the arcade also. Some basic training. Um, the order of getting pylons in some of the is changed in some of the planes. Well, okay. Awards for logins. Okay, let's. I am wondering what that is. Well, it's probably the first win of the day or something like that. And some mix changes. Well, the last one is the the most funny for me. Cargo ships have lost their 127mm cannons, which were they given by mistake. Well, nice mistake there, Ganjin. And I was wondering why why I'm always dying around the cargo ships. Well, now I know. But let's get back to the game. So let's see how the new hangar will look. And all of those changes connecting to the server. Well, I don't see any special change to the servers. I can see my profile like it was. Oh, there are some new medals. Well, new medals, new representation of medals, so you do get a better grip of them. Battles against other players. Well, okay. Achievements. Do I have any achievements unlocked? No. No, not all of them. But wait. Uh, okay. Reach the last level. What is it? Stage 6 of 7, level 35 of the... Well, nice touch there. I didn't see that one previously, so getting 1 million credits of getting to the level 50 is nice. I will say it's nice. Spain to Korea, Soviet Air Force. Well, I must say, if they did change change something to the game, because I didn't see those rewards. But well, the challenges, well, they stay basically the same. Did they add any of the new skins? Just for the pea shooter, for the Kitty Hawk, and for the Catalina. Well, I don't think there are that many of the new decals or skins added, because well, they didn't brag about it, so I am not wondering why there's nothing about it. Well, okay, game modes same here, menu same here. Well, I did hear that they did change something to the replay system. I will need to confirm that. Also the friend list. Well, okay. The chat. Oh, that's something new. You get to the general chat and you can search for a specific room or create one. Well, that's cool. In the messages, well, I don't see. Okay, I do believe I get some of the XP right now. Okay. But where those XP goes, I am wondering. Because well, as you can see, New achievement, 100 of 100. Collector for 500,000 experience by obtaining 200 aircrafts. Well, this half a million XP, I do wonder where it goes. If it goes for free experience that you can convert, or it goes for the nation specific. Well, I don't see that I progressed in any of the ranks, because, well, this is exactly the same as it was. So okay, so my profile, we did check that out. Silver Lions, and you get straight to buying one. The Golden Eagles, the premium. Now there added the information about the rewards, and the shop, as always. Well, I do believe that this experience goes for the free experience from the achievements, because right now, well, I could probably get to tier 17 of the Japanese with my free experience. But now let's see some of the new beauties. The B-25J1 Mitchell. Well, as you can see, he sits between the A20G and the B-17. It's a tier 7 and a tier 9. And what I do see here, it is carrying 45 kilogram bombs. Okay, it's not even funny anymore. Okay. Okay, not even a 500 kilo bombs. Well, did they change it to every nation, or just for the... Okay, 250 kilo for tier 3, so the kilogram stays the same. There are pounds here, so I don't know why they put the American B-25 with the bombs in the kilograms. Well, I don't know, that's the mistake. But as you can see, the convert ratio is very funny. That's supposed to be 100 pound, I believe, but it ended up like 50 kilos, almost 50 kilos. But as for the bombs, 413 kilos, or the mix of I would say both, so 8 45 kilo bombs and 413 kilo bombs. Well, I won't be complaining too much about it, because I haven't played that one yet. Well, I do can see that in the highest modification you can carry free, well, I would say 500 kilo bombs. So that's nice, that's nice. Let's see him in the hangar yet again. And I do believe that this will be... It is the attacker or the bomber? Well, it is the bomber. Well, okay. Okay, it can be a bomber. It can be a bomber, but I will call it the attacker yet again. Looking from the stats, very slow compared to the... well, the speed is comparable to the IL-2. Maximum turn time, as always, from the Americans. Rate of climb, very crappy, 8 meters per second. So yeah, I will have to fly this aircraft few more times, or few times to get a good grip on him. Well, his older brother, exactly the same bomb loadout. Are there any major changes that are in the way straight away? No, I don't see anything. Well, I will need to fly those aircrafts to get a better grip. Here you can choose game modes for which the reward, repair costs, and the time to repair for free will be shown in the aircraft information tooltip. So apparently there are different repair times for all of those. Well, I just noticed it. Well, remember, it is my first time that I log into the game after the patch. So let's see about the German, and they do get many aircrafts in here. All the DOs to 17s, well, they can be grouped up to save some space. Let's see about their bomb. Well, they are attacker planes, so we get 4 7.9mm machine guns and 4 20mm cannons. Well, that's something good. They do all get to this. Let me just check. Yeah, they all get to this, and this one also gets some bombs. Well, 50 kilo, I wouldn't bother. But let's see how they look. Oh, so rear firing turret is right in the nose. So that's a very interesting combination. And yet again, machine guns and cannons all in their nose. So we do have another viewfighter in here, and I do believe that they are all will be the same. They are just one aircraft in the... What the hell is that? I won't be bothering. But you can shut it off by shooting this machine gun in here. Or is it just the graphical bug? I don't know. Well, maybe. But yet again, another viewfighters in the tech line. So about the Russian tech tree, they do get these TU2s on the tier 16, and well, let's see about the repair cost, because they said something, they changed their repair cost. Okay, maximum repair cost of 20,000, 25,000, 25,000, 22,000. Well, they did say something about the reducing the cost. They did increase the aircraft cost to buy it, but they reduced the repair cost. Well, I would say they reduced it a bit in the case of the B-17s. And yet, compared to the TU2 series on the tier 16, let's see about their bomb loadout. Okay, I don't see that many bombs. But well, again, forward firing cannons, 2 of them. Well, that's something interesting. 1000 kilo bomb, and it can only get this 1000 kilo bomb one. So I do believe right now the best way to go would be with those 4 500 kilos. But well, it's just my wild guess right now. Exactly the same here. TU2S, well, exactly the same. But let's see about the British line, and oh, you need to scroll down. A very long tree it became. The Meteor, but which one was that? Was it the F? Well, I do remember those on tier 17. Okay, that's the one, the F8, tier 20. Okay, well, now that's interesting. 4 cannons, a good maximum speed, well, 940. Well, it could be a bit higher, up to 1000 kilometers per hour, like the Russian make do have. But they are trying to make it historical. But what did the Meteor do have is the 8 rockets or 2 1000-pound bombs, so that will be 2 500 kilo bombs. So you do get a very good jet fighter who can become easily a bomber. bomber, the attacker plane, let's say. But those bombs, well, I am surprised. A very pleasant surprise for me is there. And for the Japanese, well, the long-awaited Japanese bombers on the newest the G5N1 is on the tier 13. The second one is on the tier 16. Well, let's see about their bomb loadouts. Well, the G5N1, good bomb loadout, I already can say it. Well, 4 1000 kilo bombs. This is just devastating to any enemy ground target. The G8N1, 3 of those bombs. Well, it is at tier 16, yet again with a very low repair cost. And you do get 6 turrets. 6 turrets with 3 of them are the cannons. So, okay, I do like to say that. Okay, that's the B-17 on steroids, I would say. But where are those cannons? Well, it do have 3 turrets, very similar. I would assume that those are... Could those be machine guns? No, those are cannons. The 112.7 double machine gun. It's probably that one in the nose. And the 3 turrets, well, it's hard to say. I will need to check that in the air. So that's another reason for me to grind some experience in the Japanese to be able to fly this bomber and to see how it's performing in the air. Well, I know I can get it. I cannot get it to the test flight right now. And his younger brother. Well, that's a pretty big target for the for all of the fighters out there. Well, this thing is huge. Oh, can I see the bottom of the wing? Well, barely I can see the bottom of the wing with the maximum zoom out. And let's see about the B-17. Well, okay, it is way bigger than the B-17. Way bigger. Okay. So that would be for the new things in here. Well, you can right now, whatever they say, you can just go over this button in here for the 2 battle. Then you can choose whenever you want to go for the arcade, historical, or the for real. Well, I didn't finish up this tutorial. Well, dive bombing and carrier landing. I didn't finish up the carrier landing, so I cannot go into the full real battles right now. But I can go for the historical and for the arcade. Okay, missions, operations, ground strike, domination. What's the operations? The main goal to help ground troops destroy the enemy ground units and defend yours. Okay, so we get the Palalilu or the other map. I cannot say right. Wait time. Okay, they are explaining about the average wait time. When matching players together, Balancer takes the following parameters into account: maximal rank of the chosen techniques. I don't know. Probably the aircrafts. Player efficiency on the chosen aircrafts. Well, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Type and role of the chosen aircraft. The more players matching these parameters are going to the battle in the chosen game mode, the shorter is their wait. Okay, that's something very interesting, and I will say it, Ganjin did well, it is doing a very fine job. Well, because first of all, what's the biggest problem in the world of tanks? Yes, I will say the world of tanks. Is the matchmaking system not taking into the consideration how well or how bad you perform, or your efficiency, which is calculated. It doesn't take that into account. Well, I will say if the Ganjin plays something like that, like the player's efficiency on the chosen nation or the chosen aircraft will be taken into the account, it would lead to the more even battles, with not just one side dominating and spawn killing the other team. Well, I would like to very much see it working, very much. I don't know what happened uh, to the tiers, to the brackets they were making. This, if you do remember, there was a 0, 4, 5 to 10, and 11 to 20. Uh, I don't know if this will be with the maximal rank of the chosen techniques. I well, I hope so. But I must say those changes are going into the right direction. Uh, the last new thing probably is the bonus experience for the first victory on planes on this country. Well, okay. As for the first time I log in to the game after the patch, well, I must say they did a good job. I will try to get over the rest of the changes to the game later on, when I will have some time to test them out uh, in the open, in the normal battles. I am very interested about the replay system, because they make some changes to it. So I do want to play a couple of battles and see if there's anything to the War Thunder, to the change to the game. So I think that would be it for today. Thank you all for joining me or tuning in for this short patch review. I will come back to it later. I do hope that my workload will change a bit, so I will have more time for playing and more time for uploading the videos with all my gameplays and my reviews about the certain aircrafts. But that would be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember about subscribing to my channel. Remember about liking the video. And yeah, that would be it for today. Thanks for watching, and Iron Rifle out.